Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Earlier today, Hynes made an announcement that has sent waves through his fan community. He revealed that his photography book, something many have been clamoring for, is now back in stock after selling out in its initial release. This is not just another celebrity merch drop. This is a deeply personal project, a creative expression that connects the actor beyond his on-screen presence. Let's walk through what we know, why it matters, and what it could signal for Tyler's trajectory going forward. First, some baseline. This is not Tyler launching a new Hallmark movie or series. Instead, it's a little project, as he calls it, Ty plus J's photography book, a collaboration with longtime collaborator and friend, photographer Joshua Schultz. The book is more than a glossy collection of images. It's a storytelling artifact. It features more than 230 full-color photos, each framed not just by light or composition, but by written reflections from both Tyler and Joshua about their friendship, their creative journey, and the moments behind the lens. Tyler shared this news via Instagram with a heartfelt tone. He acknowledged fans' enthusiasm and requests, called their response heard and appreciated, and framed the project as made with love. For you. That phrasing is important. It signals that this is intended not as a commercial exploit, but as an offering, a way for Tyler to connect in a more tactile, enduring way with people who care about his work. Let's pause and imagine what a photography book like this represents. For someone known largely as an actor in the Hallmark universe, whose public face is associated with romance, feel-good narratives, and seasonal storytelling, stepping into the visual arts sphere gives fans a different lens on him. Literally. It allows fans to see his world through his eyes. The candid, the quiet, the expressive moments that may not translate in film or TV. It's an invitation into the behind-the-scenes world of someone they admire. And that invitation matters. In today's era, where fans often feel disconnected or distanced from celebrities, projects like this can create intimacy. You don't just watch Tyler on screen. You see his vision, his aesthetic sense, perhaps even his vulnerabilities. That's powerful. For devoted followers, that sort of connection is precious. Why bring this project back now? Tyler says it's because of fan demand. The book first launched in September 2024, and it sold out fast. Many fans missed the window. As the days went by, requests poured in. Can you restock it? I didn't get a chance. Today's announcement is a recognition that those requests mattered. It says to fans, you were heard. And fans are responding by the hundreds. In comment sections across social media, people are expressing joy, gratitude, even emotional relief. Some say they cried at the news. Others say the book will be their holiday gift, something meaningful to hold. Some fans who already own it express happiness that others will now also get that opportunity. The emotional resonance is strong. But beyond the immediate reaction, consider the strategic implications. 1. This helps Tyler diversify his creative identity. He's not just the Hallmark guy. He's an artist, a curator of moments, someone working in visual storytelling in another form. That opens doors, perhaps in film photography, gallery shows, limited prints, or collaborations with brands or publications. If this release performs well, it could become a recurring line of creative work, not just a one-off. Fans and industry watchers alike will be watching how he leans into this. 2. It deepens fan loyalty. When an artist gives something back to the community, not just entertainment but something tangible and artistic, fans feel more invested. They feel part of the journey. That keeps engagement higher, boosts word of mouth, and solidifies a dedicated base. 3. It enhances Tyler's brand beyond Hallmark. When casting directors, producers, or creatives consider working with him in diverse projects, they see someone who can bring more visual sensibilities, personal authenticity, creative initiative. It marks him as someone who isn't content just to ride the wave of romantic TV, but who wants to build a layered, resilient artistic presence. Now, what potential challenges and risks accompany this? First, managing audience expectations. Some fans might expect the photography project to spawn spin-offs, prints, exhibitions, collaborations. If Tyler overcommits, fans may push for speed, scale, or productization that could dilute authenticity. The question will always be, is this a passion project or a commercial brand push? He'll need to balance. Second, inventory and fulfillment logistics. The initial sellout showed there was strong demand. Now that it's back in stock, he must ensure the supply chain, shipping, printing quality, and customer experience all align. If anything feels sloppy, delayed copies, print errors, poor packaging, it could overshadow the goodwill. The presentation must match the care implied. Third, sustaining momentum. A photography book is a wonderful gesture, but what comes next? If he's viewed as a one-off creative experiment without follow-up, the buzz may fade. Success depends on what channels he opens next. Does he release themed mini-books? Limited prints? Exhibitions? Does he integrate these visuals into his film or TV projects? The smart move would be to use this as a launchpad, not a singular gesture. Turning back to Hallmark territory, how might this interplay with his on-screen work? Hallmark itself thrives on branding, fan loyalty, and star personalities. Tyler's gift to fans strengthens his Hallmark aura. It reinforces that he deeply cares about the audience, not just as passive viewers but as collaborators in his personal journey that can uplift his star power within the Hallmark ecosystem. Executives and producers see an engaged, loyal fanbase. Creators see a partner who brings more than just acting skills. This release came at a moment when Tyler is also reuniting with Aaron Krakow for a new Hallmark Christmas film, Christmas Above the Clouds, marking a reunion of a fan-favorite pairing from It Was Always You. That synergy is meaningful. On one hand, you have Tyler reaching out to fans through art. On the other, you have him stepping back into a familiar on-screen dynamic that fans have long hoped to see again. The timing amplifies both ventures. The photography project reinforces the emotional bond. The movie reunites beloved co-stars. Together, they form a narrative. Tyler is re-engaging fans not just through roles, but through personal creative expression. Let's also acknowledge what this says about Tyler's relationship to creativity. Many actors struggle with defining an outlet outside of roles. Some dabble in writing, others direct. Tyler choosing photography suggests he's seeking a medium that lets him frame the world, choose the subject, control the narrative. It's a more introspective form of storytelling. If he leans into it, we might see photo series, magazine spreads, even collaborations with fashion or travel brands. His name now straddles film and visual arts, which is rare for someone primarily known in the television romantic genre. We should also think about legacy. Years from now, fans won't just remember which Hallmark movies he starred in, they'll remember that he gave them this artistic artifact, something physical, something they can hold. That's how legacies transcend screen time, through objects, through art, through the things people keep and revisit. If this book ages well, if it's curated with care, it becomes part of Tyler's cultural footprint. Now, stepping into speculation. If this photography venture thrives, Tyler might consider expanding in ways fans could get excited about. A limited edition print series, signed and numbered, would be a logical extension. Perhaps themed books tied to seasons, travel, or moods. Collaborations with charitable causes, for instance, auctioning a photo print where proceeds support a cause dear to him. Or even gallery showings in major cities, where fans could come and experience large-format versions of his images, meet him in person, and bridge the digital-to-physical gap. Another path: integrate his photography into his film work. He could co-star in or produce a movie about an artist, a photographer, or someone whose journey mirrors cameras and light. Imagine a Hallmark-style romance about someone rediscovering love through photography. Tyler would bring authenticity to that role. He could also contribute visuals to promotional material, poster art, behind-the-scenes content, all driven by his own aesthetic. But perhaps the most important metric here is fan impact. Artists often struggle to gauge resonance. Tyler already got a powerful signal. Fans asked, repeatedly. He gave a gift. They responded emotionally. That's the core loop of sustainable creative work. If he continues to listen and respond, this can fuel future projects. Let's revisit what inspired this. Tyler described it as born out of a lifetime of friendship and collaboration. That wording suggests this isn't a vanity project, but one deeply rooted in relationships, meaning, shared history. It's personal. As a fan, that authenticity is visible. It's what gives the project credibility. Even the name, Ty plus JS Photography Book, denotes partnership. It's not simply Tyler Hynes Photography. It's Ty and JS, celebrating Joshua Schultz, acknowledging that this visual journey is not solitary. From a brand perspective, that humility is smart. It grounds the art in a human story, not just celebrity. It invites the story of two co-creators rather than one star. That narrative itself is compelling. Now, let's address a likely question. Will this photography project eclipse or distract from Tyler's screen work? Probably not, if managed wisely. The photography book does not replace acting. Rather, it supplements it. It enhances his brand, gives him additional outlets, and keeps him artistically engaged between screen projects. In fact, the two can feed one another. Photos could inspire scripts. Visual storytelling can sharpen his sensibilities as an actor. That synergy can be powerful. Consider also how this might influence fan content. Fans are creative. Some may create videos referencing favorite photos, others might remix images, some might start community exhibits or fan meetups centered around the book. Tyler himself could host virtual book tours or live stream sessions where he and Joshua discuss behind-the-scenes images, choices, meaning. He could answer fan questions about lighting, composition, and narrative behind certain shots. That deepens engagement, creates sustained conversation, and makes the book feel alive, not static. One other angle is media coverage. This announcement is already being picked up by entertainment news outlets, signaling that this is newsworthy beyond just fan circles. As coverage grows, new audiences, those unaware of Tyler's work or Hallmark fans who don't follow social media religiously, could be drawn in. The photography book becomes a gateway to his acting, to his persona, to his values. And one final reflection. Artists often hesitate to release personal projects because of vulnerability. When you open up visual journals or curated moments, you expose part of your inner life. Tyler's choice to do that shows confidence and trust in his audience. It's a leap. That leap, when supported by fans, builds a deeper foundation than any promo tour or social media campaign could. In closing, what's really rewarding in this moment is that fans didn't just get a new Hallmark announcement. They got something from Tyler himself, a curated, thoughtful, expressive piece of visual art. That bridges performer and audience in a way few celebrity drops ever can. It's not about hype, it's about heart. And that's exactly what many fans were craving. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.